Let's ask a question no one cares about. Can you beat Dying Light with little to nothing? That means no healing, no crafting, no perks or upgrades of any sort. And to just add icing on this undead cake, we'll make it to where our stamina is less, nightmare mode, and can only use basic tier weapons with no repairing. We pretty much got through the very start of the game waking up and existing. We've seen it a number of times, and if you haven't, you should play it yourself, because it is a insanely fun game. So, first we call our GRE friend. Give them an update to then find a crate drop for some antizin. The first crate was empty, so had to clear out a couple undead walking corpses to obtain a full drop. I died a few times during this already, thanks to some unsavory moments, but after the first death, I brought an explosive from base to here, preparing to do a big brain blow up. Well, it didn't work too well when you don't throw it in the correct area. So I decided to hop down, quickly light the explosive, and hide, jumping for cover. And what do you know, it actually did work. All of them died, and that was really easy. It was easier than I would expect. Got the drop, but oh boy, here's a twist. We're not actually good. I mean, we are, but we're not. We had to quickly get rid of the antizin to get on Rise's side, to be able to trade with him for more antizin, and to be able to talk to him. Because of course, this generic villain has what we need. Before we get what we want, we gotta talk to Kareem and to be able to get certain objectives done, which means we're gonna have to abuse some people and we gotta turn on some radio towers. Let's go! Since we're only still at the beginning, getting this done wasn't too difficult. We got in, we got to flip some switches, and then what do you know? We're already at the tower? That's crazy. What a crazy jump we just did. How did we do that? Oh yeah, editing magic. Got down and went to talk to Rise, but of course all he did was talk some smack to us and tell us we had another job, because of course it would not be that easy, or the story would be over. So we have to go bother and rob some old people. Had another couple of deaths trying to explore getting to the area we need to go find a guy for some money. And this is where we in fact do die. The true edge runner we are, we abuse the zombies by staying up on a roof and just hitting them down. This is how I cleared out most of them. And don't use heavy weapons when you have almost no stamina. You will die a lot. After a couple deaths, I got annoyed and decided to set up another spawn camp. So every time I die, I can come back. And the rest of these zombies, these undead fools, the brainless monsters, I just keep kicking them and letting them walk into the flame. Can't tell me that's not hilarious. Yay, the city is safe thanks to Crane, but oh whoa, look at that, we had to take the guy's money. Went to the next village, oh man, more money. Then we have to go right back to Rise. Oh, but wait, what do you know? Guns exist. Did you forget about that? Oh yeah. Getting this single envelope was annoying because it's where the gunner is, and I've died so many times. And you want to know something? This is like one gun. This is one guy with a gun, and the accuracy and the amount of times I have died is phenomenal. Oh, okay, now that we got that out of the way, we did everything we needed. Rise should have been pleased, but nope. He gave us only a little bit of antizin and told us to come back if we would have traded for Jade. Of course, he's not too happy, and we gotta go to Jade to go into a school building that has a chance for the antizin. But you know what it does have? You wanna know something I didn't have to gamble on? There are plenty of enemies here. There are tier 3 goons in this place, and the health is up to the 2000s, while they have better weapons than me. Like, what are you to expect? Do not worry, this took me hours, or at least an hour and a half to get through, trying to kill every single one of them. And even if I did just run through to look for the antizin, they catch up and I die. This has been going on for so long, and with what I got compared to them, I really don't know what you expected from me. We did it. We realized we couldn't find it, and then I died in the loading. And you want to know what happens down here after getting Jade out with the the C4? Oh yeah, no, just the same old running around, dying. This was about, I don't know, 25 deaths just to run around. And the only reason I lived, finally and won, is I let zombies come in here and just tear them apart. Aren't we all just so happy? Now that rotting cesspess is over, we got to tell him, or actually he told us, that, he kind of knows that we have bombs. So we have to go save his ass because he decided to go in alone. And oh boy, more clearing zombies. Though this one was a little bit easier, kind of just let him walk into some spikes. Really easy stuff, no challenge there. Oh, but the challenge is this. This is where it's a real tearjerker. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen this, our good old friend is is not so good anymore. Had to do some quick cleanup on this man, and no, I was not having it. I needed him gone. Now that I'm pleased to hear and see that he is oh so dead, our friend, he gives us, some bombs. I had to run around, place some bombs on the little support beams. And I died a couple times. A couple, as in a lot. The tower has been brought down, and you know what? We're still kicking it. We're doing really well so far with what we have to work with. But he's not doing so well.
Raheem, it's me. It's me, kid. It's Crane. Oh, Jesus. Raheem, stop.
Yeah, we lost him. Though we can't mourn him for too long, we have to hurry up and go and try to save his research, Dr. Zahir. And if you thought one gun was gonna be hard to deal with, now imagine 2 of those, or even 3, plus a guy that likes to whack you upside the face. Yep, my patience runs very thin when it comes to these people. And don't you worry, there's plenty of that to go around. So we listen to Mr. Guy over here who's close to death saying that, oh, his research has been stolen and so has he. The princess is in another castle type of shit. So now we have to find Rise. Man, this guy would never give me a break. No, he would definitely not be giving a break soon. Did a little bit of that ninja action coming on into the building. And here, my friends, is where you will see me cry and suffer and bleed all at once. Going through this hall, through this garage, to go and quickly get to Zahir, to get to his work, to try to get this over with, has been, this has been you know what? My words are broken. It was awful. But for the good hour I was here beating up these enemies, trying to take out as many as I can, which as many as I can equals every single one of them because of how many guns there were. You get to not experience all of it. You only get to experience some of it. So look at that. Editing magic. Every like on this video is a bullet taken out of my brain because of how many have been pumped into me through this whole session. Like, you know what? The amount of bullets will never, ever have that amount of likes. But you know what? You should totally hit that like button still because it gives me something, and in return, I'll give you something. 10 likes, and you know what? I'll shoot myself with a bunch of Nerf guns. That'll be fun to see, right? Every video that gets a like goal completed is something more stupid and disgusting for me to do for your enjoyment. Past that beautiful promotion, we did it. We saved him. He's okay. We're all gonna be okay. We're gonna get out of this and get a cure. Ha 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 ha! Just kidding! You thought it was that easy? Nope. And you know what we do get though? We don't get freedom, we get to go into the death pit! After Rise graciously initiated us into the arena, I smacked a couple deadheads around. Of course, this was only the appetizer, and even though the appetizer was a real beating, gave me a really good smack up the head, we're here for the main course, aren't we? Well, don't worry. The main course, in fact, is here. And you know what? The main course this time didn't make me as full as I thought it would be. It wasn't even that bad. It didn't taste great, of course. I didn't really have a very nice and settling stomach, but hey, I was able to exploit them this time. I got stuck in animation, throwing rocks at me over and over and over. It would not move, so I just keep hiding behind the barrel and smack them every once in a while. But all good things come to an end because a couple runners decided to come in and ruin the fun. After having to chase them around and run away from them, he decided to wake up finally, and I had to do a final showdown. Otherwise, this wasn't too bad. Look, he's so dead. And you want to know why it's not so bad? There weren't any guns. Steroids kicked in, and the minions that were trying to kill me are now the ones being killed. And you know what? Rise didn't really need his hand. You know, he could probably do everything solo, if you know what I mean. He can't hand me anything anymore, but I could sure as hell hand him the old middle finger. Though, even though I can give him the middle finger, he took away our doctor friend, and now we're gonna have to avenge him. But we gotta first get out of here. Again, this run doesn't mix well with guns, though there's nothing else I could really do about this, except for if I had more HP, I probably could have took another bullet, but really it's just about luck and getting out of here. It's not very entertaining to see me die here, but I will say this, I did in fact die 10 times. It's a lot. Yeah, you would think I'd be done and like understand what to do by now. But this specific part is where I died all the time. Because out of all those jumps, that had to be the slowest one to do. But look at that, we're all done. We go out the exploding building and whee, safety. Made it out to find the freedom fighters. I know they're not called that, but I'm just gonna call them that. They're gonna get us out of the slums and into the place we need to go. The village, the city itself, to go find our new... We got through the first objective, which is just to make a sad face on the building, but Rise ruined it. Now, we have to go find Jade, because Jade has now been captured. Made it into the museum to find Jade, but now we have to go on her acid trip, as we have to decide, going into our own mind, fighting ourselves, to save Jade or to save ourselves. As the steroids deplete out of my body, we finally put on some glasses and realized that she stabbed us with the antizin, with pretty much the cure. And now we get to see her go on a rampage, killing everyone in her path as she's letting us live. We're not given a choice to let her live, and now we must be the one to put her down. We've lost 2 people we severely cared about, and by all means, we are gonna get revenge. And even though one of them wasn't really Rice's fault, I don't care. This whole thing happened because of him. I want my revenge so much, but you know what? I had to fight this guy, Tahir. He's a big tanky boy who likes to rely on his friends. But you want to know a section that's coming up? It's called the bosses in this game are stupid and why should you fight them and why they should never have existed. Yes, I am very heated about this. This guy has taken literally the most time out of my playthrough. You want to realize something? If you don't have any weapons, okay, and you break all of your weapons, you gotta punch him to death. And that was not gonna work. You know, no. Pause this. We're not watching this no more. When you run out of weapons, you have to punch him. Or you gotta punch the minions. And you know what? I tried punching him for hours and killing him. I had nothing to use with. Resetting does nothing. You see this weapon? I basically broke 2 of my rules because I had to, 1, use a weapon that isn't basic, and 2, I upgraded just to get the ability to dodge. Without the ability to dodge, I was never gonna make it. You do not understand. The only reason I was able to even kill him, I isolated the minions into their own rooms, punched them to death, which already took a good chunk of my time, collect their weapons, then proceeded to bash the brains out of Tahir. And that's the only way I could have done it. I've tried everything, and that's the only way I could have killed him. Sure, I probably could have beat him after punching him, but that would have took days, and it's already been days since I made something. So, if you really want it, you better hit the like button, get like 30 likes, 50, and then I will proceed to try to do a punching-only challenge in this game. Punching is just god-awful. I could rant about this for so long for Dying Light's stupid bosses, but we have to move on. After that, I had to juke some zombies to hurry up and turn this elevator on so it can crash and burn, letting us climb up the tower. And this is to amplify the radio so you know Haran doesn't get destroyed to oblivion. But before we can get up there, we had to quickly clean out some zombies. And you know, it wouldn't be that bad. It wasn't that bad. But the fact that we were pretty much up high in a small area, yeah, it didn't really spark too much hope. But hey, we did it. Our mission completed. We stopped the bombing. Then we jumped down and run to try to save Dr. Camden. You know, we had to go through a little hospital thing and kill some things and run around some more. Wow, the best part was watching these fools die. Other than giving him the samples to start doing his nerdy science stuff, this is the only thing you really need to see what happened when I did this mission. It's great, I know. Take a little break. Alright, break's over. We got told that Rise is trying to escape with the stuff we kinda need. So, we have to do a little running montage through this area. He killed pretty much all of his men. Had to escape some scary guys. You know, volatiles are not fun. I died a couple times. It wasn't too bad having this kind of weapon. But hey, we made it, and we get to see that he also betrayed him. I swear, Rise is the type of guy to say that being bad is his personality trait. But, you know what? We did it. It's over. It's over, yeah. See, look at him. He's trapped. He's against the wall. We win. But, of course, he tried to do a last-ditch effort to, you know, take us out. But you know what? It didn't matter. It doesn't matter. We win. We beat the game. We beat Dying Light with no healing, no, pretty much nothing, okay? Except for the one point in time that we actually had to do something, or we would have soft-locked ourselves in the game. And I can show you, I spent a long time in this game, okay? And the amount of time it was just running around. Pretty much, you can do this. You just gotta have really good dedication. I really hope you enjoy these kind of videos. These challenge ones are gonna take so much time and a lot of energy, but these will be so much more worth it. I enjoy doing these. My pain for your pleasure, I'd do that any day. just leave a like, comment down what is the stupidest part about the game if you've played it, and I hope to see you later. The next video coming up is what YouTube thinks you like the most.